question is how to succeed as a serial entrepreneur. And when we're in preparation, thinking about, how can I, looking back at my journey, I kept on seeing the face of Joan of Arc. And this is what I decided. For myself, I had to become my own Joan of Arc, literally becoming a warrior at business. Now, why Joan of Arc? Well, just quickly, her history. She was only 19 years old, a peasant girl, believed that she was called by God. And she led the French armies in victory against the English. A year later, she was captured by the English and she was burned at a stake as she was accused of being a witch. And hear this, ladies, for wearing men's clothes and cutting her hair short. She was burnt at the stake. So now you ask yourself, what has that got to do with being a warrior of business? And I'd like to share with you some lessons that I've learned being a serial entrepreneur. The very first one is, if I look back at my life, there's been many decisions that I had to make, like joining my dad after corporate, like, selling my shares, building my guest house, like saying yes to ActionCOACH, many times that I had to make some serious decisions. So I always say, follow advice, listen to others, think, do your research, but in the end, listen to your own voice, because only you know what you want. It makes me think of a Chinese proverb that says, the person that says you can't do it should not be interfering with you because you're already doing it. So listen always to your own voice. The second lesson that I learned is have no fear, just courage. So think again at Joan of Arc, what she had to deal with in combat and battle. Of course, there were moments when she was fearful. Fear is always present in our lives and in our businesses. But if we allow fear to overcome us, we won't be winning the battles at business. I remember a couple of days before my guest house was supposed to open, and I was sitting alone in an unfinished bathroom, tears running down my cheeks, and I'm just thinking, what were I even thinking? Overcome by fear, thinking nobody would want to stay in my guest house. And guess what? You look around yourself and there's no one. And all you can do is wipe off your tears, stand up and carry on. So, find the courage from within and just get it done. Number 3, the lesson about investing in your own skills. We don't know, we don't have all the answers. But trust me, someone somewhere has done it before and has succeeded. Stephen Covey's 7 Habits, sharpen your sword. So I believe in lifelong learning, practice, get advice, learn from others, engage in the process of getting better and better. And that's one of the big lessons that I always hold on to. I don't have all the answers, but someone else does. Lesson number 4, you've got to lead from the front. Someone's got to take the lead. So why not yourself? I believe that respect in leadership is earned. I remember in guest house days when at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was putting on the lights, I was polishing the pans, and I was already there, ready for the day when my team arrived. So I just believe you can't lead from the couch. You've got to lead by example. And I've had to do many firsts in all my businesses. I've had to be there. I had to show up, I had to get up, and I had to get on with it. I believe that as a leader in your business, lead yourself and therefore lead your team. Set the pace with urgency. I always ask my team, come on, we can do this. My team member, Ansi, which I love, always says, please, women, I'm not going to give you more oxygen because you just keep on coming up with stuff. But that's just the way it is. You've got to lead and you've got to show the example with passion. Lesson number 5, guys, never give up. Giving up is never, ever an option. Yes, of course, it doesn't always work out. Our plans doesn't work out. Sometimes business doesn't go the way that you wanted it to go. Napoleon Hill wrote that brilliant book, 3 Feet from Gold, where he says that most great people have achieved their greatest successes just one step beyond their greatest failure. There's many, many examples of great, amazing people that failed many times. I'm sure, Margaret, you'll share some of your lessons as well. It's never-ending story of just getting up and getting on with it. So for myself as well, a couple of months before my guest house had to open, I ran out of money. You know, and I could have stopped and said, oh, well, it is what it is. But I decided, no way, I'll find a way. So I had to beg, steal, and borrow, got some money from friends and family, and I finished the project and I opened my guest house. Lesson number 6, I believe I am a yes woman. I don't believe in saying no, because guess what? Just beyond yes lies the, oh gosh, how am I going to do this? I remember, Harry, when I said, yes, I want to become an action coach, yet I didn't have an idea how I'm going to do this. You know, and that's been the story of my life. You know, I see an opportunity, I say yes, I grab it, and then get on with it and figure out a way to get it done. Lesson number 7 is, you know, and I believe in this, procrastination, indecision, and in that moment, some great opportunities pass us by. So, you know, we never know. There's no real guarantee for anything in life. Best is that we just make the decision and get on with it, and we'll deal with the uncertainty and we'll deal with the possibilities as we go through this. But in the end, make the decision, learn out of our failures. And you know what? I just need to be a little bit better than the next person. And again, not comparing myself to anyone else, but it's about myself. And it's just in believing that, I can get it done. So, Harry, I'd like to just end off by asking everyone on the panel today, so what do you need to do to become your own inspiration, your own Joan of Arc, your own warrior at business? Because let's face it, you said it, Harry, it's not easy. But in the end, and I think it's, I think, Cheryl, you also said, you can do it. You just need to believe in yourself and get on with it. My mom, I'm just seeing her face in front of me, and she always says, life is not a dress rehearsal. So best is that you get out there on the stage, put on your big hill panties and just go for it. What have you got to lose? So like Joan of Arc, we all fight our battles every day. But you know what? We've got to win a lot of battles and lose some in order to, in the end, become the best possible warrior at business that we can be.